Hey there, basketball fans. Today, we're diving into a controversial incident in the WNBA that sparked some serious conversations about media bias and player safety. It all started with a brutal foul by DiJonai Carrington, but the real drama unfolded when the media jumped to her defense, downplaying the incident and raising some serious questions about racial dynamics in sports coverage. So, let's break it down and explore what this incident reveals about the WNBA and the media's role in shaping public perception. First things first, the foul itself was a hard hit. Carrington caught Sophie Cunningham above the neck as she went for a layup, resulting in a flagrant 2 and an ejection. But here's where things get interesting. Instead of accepting the consequences of her actions, Carrington took to social media, posting about white privilege and immediately shifting the narrative. Now, I think what makes this situation so compelling is the media's response. Instead of holding Carrington accountable, they seemed to circle the wagons around her, with ESPN analyst Andraya Carter rationalizing the hit as just another part of Carrington's aggressive playing style. Personally, I think this is where the real issue lies. While Carrington's actions were certainly aggressive, the media's willingness to excuse her behavior raises some serious questions. What makes this even more interesting is the context. Sophie Cunningham has been vocal about speaking out against male athletes competing in women's sports, and her stance has seemingly put her in the WNBA's crosshairs. This creates an environment where players like Carrington can expect their aggressive actions towards her to be rationalized after the fact. It's a double standard that's hard to ignore. Now, let's take a step back and think about it. If a white player had drilled a black opponent above the neck, getting tossed, and then immediately posted a racial accusation aimed at the opposing team, how would the media have reacted? This raises a deeper question about the role of race in sports coverage and the media's responsibility to hold players accountable for their actions. In my opinion, player safety cannot depend on who delivers the hit, and media scrutiny should not depend on the racial identities of the players involved. What makes this incident even more fascinating is the history. Carrington has a history of controversy, including striking Caitlin Clark directly in the eye during the 2024 postseason and mocking the ensuing public outrage online. This pattern of behavior suggests a deeper issue within the league, where players can seemingly get away with dangerous plays and then shift the conversation away from their own responsibility. It's a trend that's hard to ignore and one that the WNBA needs to address. So, what does this all mean for the WNBA and the media? Well, it's clear that there's a persistent imbalance in how physical aggression is covered, with commentators often searching for explanations that soften the actions of the offending player. This incident exposes that imbalance and raises important questions about racial dynamics in sports coverage. It's a reminder that the media has a responsibility to hold players accountable for their actions, regardless of their racial identity. In my opinion, the WNBA needs to take a hard look at how it's handling controversial incidents and make sure that player safety and accountability are at the forefront. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more basketball insights and analysis. Thanks for watching.